Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our first video of the week. This is going to go over triangle congruency, which we went over about a month ago, and here's the essential question if you have not written it down yet. For today, you're probably only going to need to calculate the worksheet that you already distributed, so you should be fine. So kind of to review, this is what I was going over in the whiteboard a little bit. There's 4 main theorems. There's actually 5 that we're going to use this week to prove triangle congruency. There's SSS when you have, the what's it called? The size of the triangles. There's SAS, if I draw one real quick, where you know a side, you know an angle, and you know another side. There's ASA, where you know an angle, a side, and an angle. Angle, angle, side, angle. There's angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. And last one, there's hypotenuse, leg. That one you can only use when you have a right triangle. So let's move on to some problems. So here's the first problem that we're going to look at. Before I even show you the triangles, I'm going to show you these 2 vertical angles. And most of us already know that when you have vertical angles, if this is A, then that is equal to the side over here. Don't forget that when tackling problems like this. So let's move on to what the problem is. So again, state if the 2 triangles are congruent. If they are, state how you know. So congruent and how you know. In this case, I have an angle, I have a side, and what I just said is by the vertical angle theorem, you can use that angle right there. So really what we have is an angle, a side, and an angle, a side, and an angle. So what theorem is this? Angle, side, angle, congruency. That was on our checklist of theorems that prove congruency, so this would be a yes by angle, side, angle. It's that simple. Now if we look into another one, say if 2 triangles are congruent. If they are, state how you know. So this one, I don't know the measures, but I know that because this is 1 tick, that's the exact same measure as that one. Because this is 2, that is the exact same one as the one over here, that is also 2. And because this is 3, it's the same one as this one. Now, which angle is this? Which theorem is this? Well, I have a side, have another side. Oops, that's not an S. And then I have another side. Probably already guessed it, but yes, it is the side congruency theorem. So this one again would be a yes. Now if you're starting to see the pattern, go ahead and stop the video, start the classwork, do as many as you can. Again, put this in your note, make sure it's stapled and glued, and I'm going to do one more example, just in case you need some help. So here's another one. This is problem 11 in your worksheet. State what additional information is required in order to know that the triangles are congruent for the reason given. So I'm giving you angle, side, angle. So I know that I want an angle, a side, and an angle right next to each other. If you look at this, I know that this angle is equal to this one because it's only one line. The tricky one here is if I draw these 2 separately, because they are sharing this angle, this side right here, this right here is actually the same as this one. So you can think of it like that. So you can add that tick mark because now I have an angle and a side. Do I want to make it angle, side, angle, or side, angle, angle? Well, I'm looking for another angle, so because I know that I need that other angle, I would put that one over here. That's the idea behind it. So then I know that UDT is congruent to UST. For these type of problems, you want to just fill in the missing information. If it helps, go ahead and redraw it, but know that because they are sharing the same side, they are the same length.